We just can't get enough today. I think this is maybe my fourth stream today. We've been breaking them up in hour segments, so I'm counting them by the hour. Yeah, we had a pretty interesting day today. It snowed here earlier in Japan. It is not snowing now. It's really cold outside though. Just went to my nighttime tennis lesson, and my top of my car was all frozen. The glass was frozen. Could barely see out the window while I was making the 2-minute drive over to where I play. Last night, I also had a tennis lesson and ended up tweaking my back pretty bad. Was pretty worried if I was gonna be able to play, like, maybe even for like a month or so. It was feeling that bad. But today, before it was time for the lesson, I was feeling pretty good and decided to just maybe take it a little bit easy, not do serves and stuff like that. But yeah, it lasted about 30 minutes or so, and then just normal strokes and stuff like that was starting to hurt, so decided to play it on the safe side and sat the rest of the time out just watching. But even though it's an indoor facility, it's just so cold here right now that if you're not actively playing, it's pretty freezing. I should have brought my big tennis coat that I have, but I didn't think I was going to be sitting on the bench. I thought I was going to be playing. So yeah, just got back from that, had some dinner, and I think I'm going to get like maybe an hour or so of gaming in now. I think I'm going to probably have a drink, maybe take a bath, and then maybe we'll do some more streaming after that. Still getting the room set up here. I promise in about a week or so the setup will be a little bit better. Yuki's going to be on camera a little bit more. We've got her microphone finally working today. You can't see it from here, but in the gaming chair over there, near the well, you can kind of see the TV sticking out of the corner, where she's going to be playing games from. I just had a lot of problems getting the microphone to work. I tried a lot of different cables. Could get a signal on a couple of them, but they were just way too short to reach over there. So Amazon fail after Amazon fail, I finally got it working. Let me change what game we're playing, because we are not playing Disney Speedstorm today. That's what my tag said. Hold on one second. We're going to be going back into World of Warcraft again tonight. We're going to continue our Loremaster series, Quest for Loremaster. I got another interesting find. I've never seen this one before. Actually, I'm not really sure what to expect on it. So this is a Choya bar ume Sonic. I guess it's like the ume, kind of a little bit sour. I don't know what that would be. That's like kind of like a plum or something. But yeah, umeshu is like a really famous drink here in Japan. I've never heard of a ume Sonic. I'm not really sure what that is, so I'm gonna give that a try. These are all really lightweight drinks. A 5-year-old could probably drink this and not get drunk. It's this one's 4% alcohol, so not even as strong as a beer, but they taste really good. And I don't know, after tennis, it's a nice way to unwind with the nice nighttime view here. Let's see, how many people we got awake tonight? Oh, it looks like everybody's still awake. It's 10:42 here on a Friday night. Doesn't look like everyone's outside. They're all at home. Oh, we've got a monorail coming through. Nice timing. Yeah, that's the Osaka monorail that runs by there. It's really great having that. I prefer monorail to the regular train by far. A lot less people on it. You get the nice view from up above. Sometime we'll take a camera on and do some streaming. Obviously, respecting our manners and not being a jerk like some IRL streamers. But yeah, we use that when we go downtown and don't want to deal with parking and stuff. So we open this up. Let's see if we actually like this or not. Oh, Yeah, that's kind of interesting. I don't know how much I like it really. It tastes just like umeshu really. Umeshu is like plum wine. Um, I guess maybe it's got a little bit of fizz to it, a little tansan. That's how you say fizz in Japanese. Carbonation. Probably like umeshu and tansan sui. Carbonated water and umeshu, but that's what we're stuck with tonight. I don't think I'd be buying this one again. Yeah, usually the ones that I don't like, I end up taking a couple sips and then we forget it ever existed. Wouldn't be surprised if that's what happens with that, but yeah, so let's go ahead and get in game here. So we're gonna get back on our mage again. I don't know. After the shower, I might do an hour on the warrior here, but I think for now we're gonna stick with the mage. Let me get my stream music off, and we'll get into the World of Warcraft vibe. I had World of Warcraft muted. Its music is really great and really epic, but if it plays in the background while I'm getting stuff ready for the channel, it just kind of gives me this pressure that there's an epic adventure waiting that I just have to hurry up and get into right away when there's really no need for a rush. Let's go here. Okay, so yeah, last we were here where just to catch people up, a little summary of what happened today. So yeah, we started the day. We got on stream really quick when unexpectedly, just because some snow started. I wanted to get that on camera. Just happened to have an old friend, a real life friend from, you know, back when I was 18 or so, happened to log on, and he happened to be in game, so we got into an impromptu group and went over to Hellfire Peninsula. We're doing some quests over there. Was thinking about taking my mage back through some of the Outland content, because I still do need the Loremaster achievement for Outland. I'm missing quite a bit of it still. I got Hellfire Peak done with this guy, so after he logged off, he's still doing Hellfire Peninsula, so I was helping him out a bit. Really poor mage skills. I haven't been playing this guy for the last couple weeks, but I decided that I was going to go try to get the rest of the Zangri stuff done. But after being there, doing some of the quests, because I did these quests on a different character, that's why they're all green. This guy has never done any of it. I just realized I kind of want to have each expansion, all the quest lines for each expansion in separate playlists with separate characters. The way it works with time walking is if if I go to Burning Crusade with this guy at 63, I can still get experience. All the mobs will be 63. But once I ding 70, I get kicked out of time walking, and basically I could stay in there in the current time zone, but I'm not going to be getting anything for it. I'm not going to be getting loot that's good for me. I'm not going to be getting experience, when it's kind of a waste, because with the way the war bands work now, the war band, every character you have at max level adds, I think, 5% experience boost to your whole roster of characters. So it's kind of a waste to do those zones on a character that's already leveled past them. So I think we're gonna go with the idea of picking a character and a class for each expansion, and just going through it. Now there's some like Wrath of the Lich King where I already have the full achievement. Actually, I don't have Ice Crown, but Cataclysm, Pandaria, and what's the other one? The Warlords of Draenor. I have completely finished the achievement, but I don't have it on camera, so I think I probably want to play characters through. I'm kind of in it for the long haul here, so it's going to be a slow grind, but that brought me to the point of what do I do with this mage now? Where should I take him since he's 63 and he'll probably level pretty quickly to 70. So I decided I'm gonna try to knock off the most intimidating achievement of all, which is the Kalimdor and the Eastern Kingdoms, the basically the vanilla World of Warcraft experience. If you can see here, these aren't exactly accurate because I have leveled through quite a few of the Arathi Basin or Arathi Highlands quests on characters way back in vanilla, but I think it's before they were counting achievements, so all of that doesn't count. I definitely didn't do everything for everywhere though, but I'm gonna try to get through that on this character, at least until he stops getting experience, and then I might switch to somebody else. So currently, we've got Ghostlands, where my hunter is from, done, and we've got Silverpine Forest for the Eastern Kingdom. Next one we're working on here is Hillsbrad. I finished the Sludge Fields in last video, and now I think we're doing this Azura Lord Mine right now. It doesn't really tell you which one it counts towards, but I noticed if you look on the map here, there's a exclamation mark deep mine rescue that just so happens to be right near this one here. I'm pretty sure it is probably inside this mine here. I could check online, but I don't really want to. I'm just gonna start playing around. This is good practice because, as I said, I haven't been playing this mage for very long. He's only got about 2 days, no, probably about, I say three or 4 days of play to get him to 60. Which means, I got some practice at playing a mage, but not a ton, especially not for like this rotation, which I'm really messing up now. These are just rotations I've played around with and made myself. I'm not playing the meta or anything like that. Not really min-maxing. I'm just trying to have fun and play them. I like this one here that bombs out at the last second. It's actually a specialization point. Ooh, looks like I got another for war mode because I have war mode enabled, the frost bomb. It's a really cool ability though. It's kind of a shame that it's only in the war mode. I think I'll probably keep war mode on all the time just for that. Looks like we got one frost point to allocate here. Let's see. Yeah, there's a lot of skills that I probably should have right now, but I don't, just because I've been randomly choosing stuff and not following the guide. But that's how we're going to continue doing it for now until we get to a spot where it's really hurting us. You deal 5% more damage to targets that are rooted or frozen. We just got some stuff last time where our cone of cold freezes enemies instead of snaring them. So I would think that we could start pairing that with if I use Cone of Cold more. I haven't been using Cone of Cold very much, honestly, but maybe I need to start using it more. Ray of Frost, channel an icy beam at the enemy for. Oh, that sounds cool. Oh, that sounds fun. Another ability though. My bar is so jam-packed right now. Trying to think where I'd even map that. Generates 2 charges of Fingers of Frost over his duration. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Looks like it costs quite a bit of mana though. Splitting Eyes. Your ice lands, so that was 5 increased damage and it hit second. Okay, this sounds like something I want. Yeah, that sounds good. And that sounds like a lot of bang for the buck, hitting nearby targets. I don't think that would. I wonder if that would go to polymorph targets or not. That's a little. We'll have to see. I need to do this right and actually get my shield up and stuff. Believe it or not, the spiders are on our side in this. I think they're tying up the alliance for us or whatever. Just let it absorb. I've got my. This is actually a cool spell too. You freeze time there and see whatever my hit points are right now. Even if I was to take a ton of damage right now, it would swap me back to this spot here wherever my health was. Of course, if you die before that, you're kind of out of luck. But yeah, I'm not playing a mage before this level. I'm not sure if that's a new ability, but it's a really cool ability for sure. Let's see, are we getting closer to this exclamation? Yeah, we're kind of getting that. This guy must be pretty deep in here. I'm wondering if a quest at one of the hubs that I'm missing is supposed to point us in here, or if we are just supposed to find this on our own. Yeah, I mean, there's some quests over here. What quest? Trouble at South Shore. That's South Shore stuff. I did a bunch of quests around here, so I have a feeling that you just have to go out here. Some stuff out here too. I might have to take a fly out there earlier or later. I don't think I can do damage to the spiders. I don't think I have to worry about AoE. The spiders are doing damage to me though by just existing. I do not like spiders, and especially if I saw a spider that size in real life, I would probably pass out. That looks like he's over there. I just want to check out what else is in here. I'm kind of just exploring right now. Road to Loremaster is kind of my my series where I just kind of chill and play the game at my own pace. We're not really rushing to get to any level or anything. I came in that way, so I guess we're going over here. I'm starting to worry that this is really in here. Can we just run right by these guys? Yeah, it looks like we can. I don't have any quests for them right now. I might get sent back in here later, and that'll be kind of a waste. It looks like we got a rare mob somewhere over here. Oh, this guy. Oh, that's a big-ass spider. Mia. Okay, it looks like we're gonna... Okay, let me actually try on this one, since we got a... I do not like the spider on my face here. Let's move that over here. All right. Let's see. We'll do this. Set a spot there for us to revert back to in case we take damage. But no, that was easy. Got some boots, it looks like. Spider boots. That's got to be pretty sticky, right? Man, like almost everything I get is a upgrade right now. It's just because my gear is so trash, but I have to give it to a Blizzard on this. They really have made playing older content Alterex with nice. They really have made playing older content a lot more rewarding now, just with the way they match levels and gear. They even match it specific to your class, which is great. Yeah, that's even better there, it looks like. Yeah, my transmogs are getting all ugly now, so I don't look as cool as I did. A lot of this stuff is most of the gear I'm wearing right now is probably not going to look very cool without transmogs. Is there another way to go? I guess we can go this way. Okay, I am getting pretty close to the question mark, but... Huh. Odd. You know, maybe I was wrong. Maybe we're not in this spot. It does seem like it's still pretty far away. No, that's Trouble at South... Oh, I see where we're at. Okay. I'm sorry, my TomTom was pointing towards it. We don't have this quest yet, so of course we don't have a arrow to follow for it. Okay, it's you. Okay. Okay, this is a continuation then of I brought up in the last I'm sure we're gonna have to fight through this, so I'm just gonna kill some of these before it starts. Yeah, this is a continuation of the quest. They have you stand at the hub and pretend like you're a quest giver over your head, and you meet some
You
players
can
that
hear Dumas speaking through the webbing.
okay.
Spiders everywhere. The captain sent me to save the world and capture humans. What is this place anyway? It's so hot.
Dumas goes on and on about his situation.
Perhaps you should cut him free and get him back to safety. Or you can just leave him here, though it's your fault that he's stuck in this mine.
Another monorail going by. Thought I'd catch that. I don't know what my obsession with monorails and night view is, but I just love the monorail going by. A lot of times, not recently, but I've been playing guitar for the last couple years, teaching myself, and I have a spot over behind my gaming chair where I usually sit and play guitar, and I'll usually record some videos of songs when I complete them and put them on YouTube and stuff. And sometimes when I'm recording the songs, I'll get a monorail going by in the background. It's just really cool. Like a couple times, it's playing some kind of jazzy Japanese songs, and it just went really well with the monorail. Almost felt like a music video, except for I kind of suck at guitar. That's the only problem. But yeah, we were gonna get Dumbass out of this cave. That's what the goal is. He's one of the fake or player characters that they made. As you could tell, whoever designed this quest was not too happy with people playing the game. We had the elf from the last quest we did last episode that they said looks like a girl. He's wearing all heirloom gear. In the Uber Guild. Is he just following me? Yeah, he just follows. He's pretty slow though. I wonder, are they gonna attack him or? Because that was a lot of dudes to fight through. So I cannot actually. Yeah, the map's not. Yeah, he's okay. Sure, you're gonna do that. Dumbass says, "I used to be a farmer. Beat them down, then kill them. Shackle." Okay. All in caps too. I used to be a farmer. He's saying you can't see it. It's behind my my picture in picture there, but in the chat he's screaming a bunch of stuff. I think he's got some mental issues. He's probably one of those players. I'm sure he took part in Baron's chat. I don't know if Baron's chat is still a thing. How many people watching actually know the reference of Baron's chat? Oh, there he goes again. This one is angry. Okay. Yeah, back in the day in vanilla and also Burning Crusade, a lot of times as Horde, even as an undead, you'd take your character to the barons to level up, just because there was such an abundance of quests, and it's kind of a nice change from the cold, dark Silverpine Forest. Get in, go hunt some devil sores and stuff like that on the plains, but it was just a breeding ground for people that abused chat and argued and yelled at each other and just did really weird things in chat. It was just kind of known as like the place where all the despicable people meet up in chat, and yeah, is it one of those things you had to be there for? I don't. There's probably people that try to recreate it today, but I remember back in the day, you level there for so long. Not anymore with how fast leveling is, but back in the day, it would have taken, you'd be there for days and days leveling up your character, then finally getting to go through the Wailing Caverns. But I wonder if maybe in classic Baron's chat is a thing. That would be interesting. Where are you in Silverpine when the Banshee Queen killed all the work? What is this guy so pissed off about? Okay, I know he says he used to be a farmer, but okay, he's just yelling the same thing over and over. Yeah, he's got some problems. Where do we need to take this guy? Escort dumbass. I'm trying to. He's just picking a fight with everybody he sees. Oh, sorry, I sheeped the wrong one. Couldn't get the right target there. There's one over there. Yeah, he's pointing to him. Okay, this guy. I can't wait to get away from this guy. Okay, I got you, dumbass. Spider Handler Saurus. So happy to see that I helped you out of the mine, postponing your traffic. Now, why don't you go scurry along now? I hear Terran Mills looking for Forsaken like you, dumbass. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's some quest designers that have a grudge against some players. I like this guy's plate mail. That's a pretty cool look.
There's no telling what kind of harm he'll cause to himself.
He's got some Harry Potter glasses on though.
From his inevitable demise. And you know whose fault that'll be, right?
Guessing mine. Look at this, man. This is another thing I just can't get used to. Just this random quest. This netted me 79 gold. Maybe with the War Within, every single mob drops about that much, but to me 79 gold still feels like a lot of gold. Oh sweet, I don't know why it popped twice, but yeah, I got the mine portion of. Look, we're keeping to our title here of Road to Loremaster. This is the Road to Loremaster. We're walking along it here, making a little bit of progress, a little bit at a time. Mia Smith is already dead, so we can take that alert away. Another talent. That's the thing with what this made this character a little hard to play, is just like as fast as the talents have been coming in with all the level dings, it's hard to keep up with. I mean, I probably should just go online and check for what's the best thing, but a lot of times what's the best for DPS is not really what I find fun. So I've been thinking about getting this ice block, ice cold, to change ice block into something more mobile, like a shorter. I think now, how long does it last? It lasts 10 seconds, but during that time I cannot attack, move, or cast spells. While inside the ice block, you heal for 50% of your maximum health. Do you still heal from this? Does not incur the global cooldown. Yeah, I'm not sure if this still heals you or not. That's kind of what my worry is. Inspired Intellect. At any moment, you have a chance to gain Icy Veins. Well, that sounds good. But I don't have. I skipped this one. Flow time. Cooldown of Blink and Shimmer reduced. I really don't use Blink that much. I don't even know what Shimmer is. Let me check that in my spell book. Shimmer. I don't even know if I have Shimmer. Yeah, I don't think I have Shimmer. Maybe that's another one that you can unlock. Sounds familiar from old WoW, but see, temporal velocity increases your movement speed by 10% for 3 seconds after casting Blink. Okay, more. I don't know. When I hear Blink, I just think, okay, we're talking about running away now. I'd rather be doing some damage than running away, or probably just go down in a blazing glory. Mass polymorph, that would be a fun one to have, but I did spec in the slow once, and I didn't really like using it very much. Counterspell. Quick wit. That's kind of nice. I do find myself wanting to cast counterspell quite a bit more. Yeah, I don't really want to get into fire stuff. I just want to keep the. I have a couple fire spells here, but I don't really like to use them because I just see this character as a frost mage. So it feels kind of odd when he's using flame, almost like a role playing thing or something. But let's see. Gain energy around the target or ally, dealing 1.16. Well, we'll just say a lot of arcane damage to all enemies, 8 yards, knocking them upward. So it's going to send everybody into the sky. That could get a little chaotic, I think. Invisibility removes all curses from friendly target. I guess if I get cursed, I want it. I don't have any friends, so that sounded really sad. Greater invisibility. Diffusion. This whole side over here seems more like dungeon and raid mechanics, and that's not currently what I'm doing with this character. Shield, yeah, that would be good too. There's a lot of them that are just like, oh, that would be nice to have, but I'm not really seeing anything that's just like blowing my mind or anything. Teleports you back to where you last blinked and heals you for 23,000 health. Only you. Man, that would make blinking quite a bit better. Might have to rethink my stance on blink. Not that it's a bad spell, I just don't use it too often except for when I'm rooted. You know what? Okay, casting ice. Let's get this because I do want to pick up this inspired intellect. I like passive abilities just because my as you can see, my casting bar is just already so full. Okay, so I think we're just gonna head out to, before we go out to these quest markers, I want to fly out to this island and see what's out here. I can't remember. So as I said, we're in no hurry in this series, so let's see. Yeah, right out in front of us. Okay. I think I turned off Dragonflight. I vaguely I think there's a castle on this island. Yeah, there is. Yeah, I remember coming out here. Wonder if it's used in a quest. This is a really cool spot. I like the environment artists that did this. Oh, that's my warning that I'm over water for too long. The environment artists that did this, I think they made a really good use of the terrain and elevation. Obviously, that terrain itself is, it hasn't aged too well, but for the time, this was looking really nice. Yeah, I'd really love to wedge some cliff models in the corners of here and maybe tone this down a bit. That's just my own personal aesthetic that I'd like to see. Like, yeah, like I'd like to walk by this and see a nice cliff. It would have your lightning storm in the back. A little bit of detailed model would be here. There, you still don't see very many cliff models in WoW though. I'm sure there are a lot, but it seems like they just tend to do most of the stuff with terrain popped out, obviously for performance reasons, but okay, it looks like there's nothing for us here right now, although this is kind of cool. Bloodfang. Okay, so maybe there's a Bloodfang quest that we're gonna go through. That'll be cool. Duskwing is found. Okay, let's find Duskwing. Here, click on you. Where are you? Duskwing, where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh, you're right up here. Okay, you're just like a moth or whatever. See if you drop any gear for us. Wow. Went down really quick. Yeah, what do we get here? Yeah, man, everything I get seems to be an upgrade. Their loot tables are very generous with this new system. Well, it's probably not new. It's new for me though. That was cool. We saw an island. We came to an island. We killed a moth. Not quite sure why. And then we got some gear. Can't really complain about that. Oh, are we at the edge of the Gneis wall? Yeah, we are, aren't we? That's cool. I don't think I've ever been up here. Oh, sweet. That probably leads over to those houses that you end up in the Worgen quest where the dude jumps off the cliff, or I guess the undead side where he jumps off the cliff and you revive him as undead. Crowley, was it? I'm very off track right now, but I'm having a lot of fun. Yeah, I was just in this zone on my Worgen Warrior. We're still in this zone. We're working our way through the Worgen side of the quest now. And I've had dragon riding on, and as much as I love the dragon riding just because it's so fast and gets me around quickly, it does make it a little harder to take in the scenes, and I do find like I'm missing a lot of stuff. You know, go by so quickly, then you just kind of plop down and on your quest that you're going for, and then you know it does speed up questing a lot, which is nice, but I also do like to kind of just go at my own pace a little bit and enjoy the scenery. Yeah, we just did this guy, a mage I'm playing right here, leveled through this zone, fighting on the side of Sylvanas. This is before she broke bad and caused a lot of trouble, which I've seen a little bit of in cutscenes and stuff, or cinematics actually, but I'm going to be going through the Battle of Azeroth this week or next week probably with was thinking to do it with my mage here, but I think he's got a different mission now. I think we've got him assigned to getting through the Eastern Kingdoms. I don't know though. I might that just still comes back to my same thought that, you know, if we're going to be going through the content, we should probably be getting the experience for it, so that why not roll another character every time we go through an expansion? Let me know in the comments what you guys think and what you guys want to see. Leave me alone, spider. I thought we were friends. I guess this is a different spider than the ones that were in the cavern. Just wanted to pick some flowers. Give me a break. Yeah, I can't help myself, especially with the add-on where they show up on the map. That's a old werewolf model, I think. Let's see, is that one of the actual Worgen? Yeah, that's a oh, maybe it's one of the actual Worgen models. Reminded me more of like the models you see for like Son of Argal and the ones that are in Shadowfang Keep. But maybe it was just a regular Worgen. So right now we're just headed towards this quest turn-in. I think this is another quest hub. Did we just go over Rare Mob? Let's see. Who is usually here? Don't see them. Oh well. Maybe they'll pack up. Bad is badass. I've never quested through this part. I've quested through this whole zone before Cataclysm, before all this stuff was reworked, but I really love what they did. They really updated the area quite a bit and made it more dynamic. Really cool. The new building sets are just so far superior to the old ones, with the height that they give the towns, and everything's just a little more epic. So it looks like we're going to be back on the Worgen warfront here.
Used a fairly potent strain of blight against the humans of South Shore. As you can see, it worked. The trouble with blight use, though, is that blight tends to stick around after it's served its purpose. What I need from you is to take this testing kit and get out into the field to get a lethality count from the blight slimes that we've released into the area. Use the lethality analyzer on the blight slimes sweeping the slime pools. Come back to me when you have some solid data.
Cool. So, yeah, I'll probably just reiterate for people just watching this one episode or watching live. We are using the Chatty NPC add-on that does AI dialogue for all the quest givers. It's not amazing. The dialogue is kind of flat and robot-y, but it is getting me into the lore, into the actual quests lore a little bit more.
That we must conserve if we are to prosper as a people. Everyone must do their part, right? With that said, you will be doing our part for us. There are likely thousands of blight canister bits and pieces all over South Shore. We can reuse those canisters for more blight bombing goodness. Just head into the ruins here and pick up whatever you can find.
Yeah, so another bonus to this add-on is I don't have to read all those myself. I mean, usually I would just scan it really quickly myself, but on stream I kind of feel the pressure to kind of let everybody know what we're doing. So if anybody knows a better one that doesn't sound so robotic, please let me know, because I've seen some clips, but I think they were from World of Warcraft Classic, so they might not be available for retail.
To think I, a master of necromancy, trained by Kel'Thuzad himself, was reduced to nothing more than a corpse in a grave. Thankfully, my astute apprentice, Thavend, managed to find a group of heroes to recover this.
Helcular whips out his rod.
It is through
That does not sound right. Oh, come on. They knew what they were doing there. Helcular whips out his rod, really? It was also in like a narrator's voice, too.
Renew their vigor with my rod.
Oh, God. Okay, wait. We gotta read this one more time. Okay, to think I, a master of necromancy, trained by Kel'Thuzad himself, was reduced to nothing more than a corpse in a grave. Thankfully, my astute apprentice, Thavend, managed to find a group of heroes to recover this. Helcular whips out his rod. It is through the power of the rod that I was reborn. The rod giveth and the rod taketh away. Take it now and use it to empower our Dark Rangers battling the Worgen in the field north of us. Renew their vigor with my rod. Okay, we got a quest designer. I think he needs to go talk to HR possibly. Hecular's other rod? Who knew he had another one? Okay. This is probably a continuation of a quest from Vanilla that had this character. Maybe he handed out a rod or something, but this quest dialogue is just a little over the top.
Masters to hunt and kill us. And though a Dark Ranger is a formidable combatant, the Worgen often attack in packs, which can overwhelm even a Dark Ranger. Search the fields around the ruins of South Shore for blood-fond Forsaken hunters. Kill any that you see.
Kill 15. Okay, that's quite a few. I guess I'll be doing some AoEing. Yeah, I mean, it's why I'm actually using the mod is because as dumb as the AI voice sounds, I would have totally missed that amazing quest dialogue we got from what's your name? Helcular? Helcular? Okay. Helcular's rod giveth. Yeah, so until I find a better replacement, I think we're gonna stick with that. So it looks like we're just picking up sludge. Okay, have to use my. Okay, so I've got two things. Okay, I've gotta use my Ghostbusters pack on these. Oh wow, that's didn't go up much. We're gonna be doing this quite a bit. Okay, we've got the Ghostbusters pack on our back. We're chasing down green slime. I see what you're doing there. That's why I love WoW. It's just so ridiculous. I love the way they just mix in stuff from the real world. As much as, I used to love EverQuest. I grew up, my beginning of my MMO game career was with EverQuest. It never uh, stopped taking itself serious. It was pretty through and through, super serious, very high fantasy, but they would never think to mix in this type of stuff. But I think that's kind of what makes WoW unique, more friendly to the masses too. Oh, you can't do it and move, it looks like. I feel like a Ghostbuster. Yeah, I should probably keep in mind that... Oh, I didn't even see this meter down here. Okay, the meter is going up, I see. It's a big meter. That's a lot of spraying I have to do. I don't know, maybe they could have... The blight slimes are getting angry. Oh, well, we wouldn't want the blight slimes angry now, would we? I guarantee this is going to end with me getting slimed or something like that. It's an odd quest, really, though, the way you just kind of, nothing seems to be aggroing. What are these floating little... Okay, so I'm collecting a specimen from that? Studies... I guess that's part of the slime. They have these little things on them. They don't... It seems like it only registers when they're big, though, so... Yeah, if I was... I'm not a quest designer, I'm a environment artist by trade, but I would, if I was talking to a designer on this, I'd say, maybe we could, like, take that and cut it in half, maybe, the amount of ghost busting we need to do. What is this? Is this... Okay, maybe the slimes are getting pissed. That one had a, exclamation over its head. Okay, yeah, now they're aggroing, finally. Do they do less damage when they're small? Can I kill them? Yeah, he won't mind, right? Oozing bag. Doesn't sound good. Oh, before I kill you, I should probably be,
I need to get closer.
Angry scrubbing bubbles. Okay, so we unlocked another quest there, it looks like. Kill 5 angry blight slimes. These blight slimes. Okay, no, wait, maybe we already had that. What was this? Oozing bag. And it just has a bunch of money in it. Well, not a bunch. Okay, so I guess we gotta kill them too, but I guess we'll ghost bust them first.
Too far away.
This does go on quite a while. Guess we'll kill them after. Is it okay to swim in this? It doesn't look okay. Looks like we're at about 51 minutes right now, so this will probably be our last set of quests we do before I go and take a break, get a bath. I still haven't taken a bath after tennis practice here. Oh, that's not good. Hold on. Get some of that health back, and then we'll set a one of those. Okay. Oh, they put up quite a fight there. Almost got myself killed. Yeah, still might get myself killed. That was fun though. Is this South Shore? Oh, I think it is. You know, I didn't even realize that we kind of went in from the back side. Oh, my trinket doesn't work anymore. That's right. Oh, this is a dangerous area. I need to get out of here. I might have to use this. Oh, that did absolutely nothing. Wasn't even worth having. I'm gonna take a little retreat here. Wow, that had a long leash on it. I was in combat for quite a while there. I think I'm still in combat, aren't I? No, I'm just almost dead. Oh, we haven't made any mana buns, so we'll make some of those. Yeah, that area was a lot more dangerous than I thought. Angry scrubbing
These
bug.
blight slimes seem to be really angry. They've even got a faint outline of an angry humanoid face in their ectoplasm. You don't think Hinnett would be too happy about having non-compliant slimes working the slime pools. Kill any angry blight slimes that you see and try to get a lock on
Speak
a breeding
quickly. Trust
pool.
no
Oh my.
one.
250?
Watch your back.
This thing doesn't go past 250. How are you still standing? You
Victory
should be
for
a puddle of
Sylvanas.
mud by now. Sylvanas will be most displeased with this information. There might be some things we can do to reduce the lethality levels of the area by a few decades, but that still leaves us out by about 100 or so years. All signs indicate to a breeding pool being inside the ruined town hall. You'll need to investigate. The trail of filth and anger leads into the ruined town hall. Surely there is a slime breeding pool inside the structure. Fight your way inside and deal with whatever angry slime breeder that you encounter. Should you succeed, Surge hinted
That's
at
a
the humans
long
of
quest
South Shore
dialogue.
will surely want to hear
Trying
about
to
it.
let the guy talk, but he just keeps on going. Yeah, wanted to show this one. I don't know why, but I don't think it's ever been localized into English. This is a manga that I'm reading right now. I like it quite a bit. It's a tennis manga. It's got really cool art in it. Let's see here. Yeah, it's a tennis manga, but it's a little different from like most sports mangas. It's pretty funny, really. It's she's not on the cover, but it's a women's tennis pro that was at the top of her game, and she got injured, and then after that, the only thing she can do to get that same feeling of winning at tennis is gambling. She ends up running up a big. This is all like stuff from the first issue, and it hasn't been translated to English anywhere yet. I don't know why, but no scans or anything for English. But yeah, she ends up racking up a big debt with the Yakuza, and the only way the Yakuza will let her go is if she becomes the teacher of a really crappy high school team that tennis team that one of the Yakuza members is connected to. So she kind of begrudgingly takes on a bunch of misfits. So it's a really cool story. The thing that makes it really good is the the artist and the writer was a pro tennis player himself. So it's somebody that's been really heavily involved. I started playing about 6 months ago or so, which is not too long. I had dabbled a bit with some friends just with a racket. We didn't really know what we were doing, but from 6 months ago, I enrolled in the school that's right here in where the town where I live. Play usually 6 7 days a week. I joined the city club. Uh, really uh, got involved in the Japanese tennis community, which is very different from the way we play tennis in the States. It's very group oriented here. The drills are different. Reminds me a lot of Japanese baseball, which I was on a Japanese baseball team before too. But yeah, the way they do things is very different. And this guy that wrote this is kind of unique from my perspective because he kind of did the opposite of what I'm doing. He, as a pro tennis player, he went to the States and he learned how we play over in the States and how we treat one of the ones that really just like made me think, okay, this guy really knows tennis and he's writing an awesome manga. Was there's a part where in Japan here, when you warm up in tennis, they really expect you to hit the ball right to them in the exact right spot. And if you don't hit it in the exact spot that they want it, they're gonna either pick it up or just let it go by. And well, I understand when you're warming up, you kind of want to hit it in the general vicinity of where the person is, but I think you kind of want to, give them some tough shots, give them some stuff. It's a little hard to keep the ball deep. But no, over here, it's really, you have to really hit it nice to the right spot or they won't accept it. And he talked about a similar thing inside the comic where he was in America and at the tennis school, and he hit a ball. He was practicing with his coach, American coach, and he hit the ball in an area that was a little bit hard for the coach to get to, and then he quickly apologized, as you do in Japan. Sumimasen, chotto asakatta toka. Like really, it's just a little bit short or whatever. And the tennis coach actually got mad at him because he was like, "Hey, like this is a sport where you're supposed to put the ball where the other person can't get it. Don't ever, apologize for that." And I have the same feeling a lot of times because it's like, I like to kind of challenge myself and I like to challenge the people I'm playing with, kind of push each other's limits and depends on who you're playing with, but a lot of people here, they'll just kind of pick it up and give you a look like, like, hey, put it in the right place. But I don't know. I felt like reading that, I could kind of feel where he was coming from. He also ended the story by saying that he took that lesson back to Japan to play with his superiors. We say senpai, like his upperclassmen, and he did the same thing, put the ball in the wrong spot, and they got really pissed off at him. So I guess Japan is different, but yeah, he has these little corners at the end of the comic where he talks about his own tennis career and all the different places he went. But pretty amazing that he's able to draw at the level that he's drawing, tell stories that he is, and I guess he was also a pro tennis player. So it's a comic that even in Japan here, it's published in some pretty big magazines. It's actually pretty hard to find all the volumes. It's still coming out. There's I think 18 of them now. I just got the newest one off of Amazon, but going back and getting the old issues, I had to go to 3 or 4 bookstores to find them all. It's called Breakback. It's the author is called Kasa, Kasa, really big. Highly recommend it. Even if you just want to look at the pictures. I hope they get it translated. It would make a really good anime, but there is no news of an anime or anything yet. Tennis might not be popular enough right now to have an anime the way soccer and a lot of baseball stuff do. But we had Prince of Tennis, but this one is more a realistic one, but it's really funny. I'm not really sure why the end of this video turned into a manga corner, but that's what happened, and we're just gonna roll with it. It looks like we're at an hour and 2 minutes. We still got some quests to finish off here. That area was a little bit tougher than I thought it was going to be. I haven't had much challenge up until now, but I was kind of getting aggro everywhere I went. So we're going to go back in. We'll be a little more careful this time. Finish it off in the next episode. Till then, I think we're going to call this one work complete. I'm going to go have a bath. I'm going to go relax, and if I'm feeling it, maybe we'll be back for another hour or so before I go to sleep. I think Yuki is my other half, my partner. She's downstairs writing her report still, so I might be bored and I might get online, might play some Speedstorm, might play some WoW. There's some other games I'd like to play, like Diablo 4 and things like that, but I want to get the scenes made up in OBS and get some art for the channel, and maybe get some different fonts going, some different frames, just to kind of make it look presentable for the different games. So I think I'll stick to WoW tonight if I do come back. But yeah, call it a day there. Let's go ahead and close this out with a little stream music here, and then we will take one last look at all the houses up on the hill there. Looks like people are starting to go to sleep. Yeah, I don't know. I'm guessing the places where everybody goes to drink are a little bit quieter tonight with the cold. A lot of people just don't want to go out when it's cold. They stay inside. We have a kotatsu at home. I don't know if you guys know what a kotatsu is. It's a low table. They make high ones too, but ours is a low one. It's a low table. They're usually round. You'll see them in anime or manga all the time. But it's got a wood top, and then it's got a blanket, a really heavy blanket on it, usually like in a circular fashion. And then it's got a heater under the bottom of the table. So basically the heavy blanket traps in all the hot air, and you can go ahead and just go in there and go to sleep. Sorry, my WoW music is getting a little epic right there, taking out our vibe here. But Yeah, you go into the kotatsu and it's hard to get out. A lot of times I have to go rescue my girlfriend from the kotatsu because she gets stuck in there and can't move because she's just so nice and warm. I'm gonna go get a warm bath. I heard it beep a little while ago. So yeah, in Japan we have bathtubs too that you just press a button and you walk away and it makes a bath for you and tells you 15 minutes later or so when it's done. So I'm gonna go relax. Hope you guys all have a good night. If for some reason I'm not back on later tonight, just figure I probably got lazy and am watching something on my iPad. Have a good night. I'll see you all later, and signing off.